Hey guys, my name is Mike Berry. I'm 22 years old. I'm originally from Massachusetts, but right now I currently live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And I'm an independent filmmaker. You guys, as the judge, are probably wondering, why does an independent filmmaker want to be on the show? That's the same question I'm asking, because I don't know anything about this show. Literally, the email I got back was so vague, I didn't know what to think of it. And I was like, you know what? I'm 22 years old. I might as well do this. I need an adventure. I need a change of scenery. But honestly, I love learning new things all the time, whether it's technology or whether things in the past. And it just bothers me when people aren't open-minded enough to learn things. Especially, like, it goes back to this with the older generations. They're not open-minded enough to listen to younger generations to understand what is happening now and how it's not in the past. It's ridiculous to me. Everything moves so fast that I don't understand why older generations can't just hop on. And like, I go home and my mom still asks me, be like, hey, can you show me how to upload pictures to Facebook? Or like, hey, can you show me how to put my music on my iPod Shuffle? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And every time I'm home, I show her, I write down the steps so she knows what she's doing, and then I leave and get a phone call a day later.
I don't know how to do this, Michael.
I'm like, it's just ridiculous. With texting, it makes life so much easier to shoot a short message, and that's another thing. The other generations are like, why are you sending a text message? Why don't you just call? It's easier. Sometimes I don't want to hear the idiot's voice on the other line. And I'm like, really? I'm like, bro, I'll be there in 20 minutes, instead of me calling and being like, hey man, what's going on? I'll be there in like 20 minutes. Oh, you want to talk about your life? I don't care, dude. Things I can't live without, to be honest, have to be Twitter. I love updating my Twitter. TwitPics make my life. Like, I can be out anywhere I need to be, take a picture with my iPhone, just throw it on TwitPics. My friends see it in like 5-10 seconds, it's on there. It's so much easier to be like, hey, come check out my Flickr gallery, or you guys want to take a peek at my 35mm prints? I got them back from CVS today. Just be careful, I only have one set. Literally, I couldn't live without my iPhone. I send more emails and texts in a day, and if I lost my iPhone, I would lose it'd be like losing a child. I would rather go to a dive bar than go to some hipster club down in Pittsburgh or down in like Cambridge Square in Massachusetts. I just don't see the need. Like, why do I want to go hang out with 6,000 people I don't care about when I can go to a dive bar with like 5 of my best friends and just have an absolute blast? I don't need to go to some dance club and just dance the night away. I'm not a Jersey Shore dude. I'm not gonna go out fist pumping. Shit, I'm Irish. I just like drinking. I honestly think I've done more than most 22-year-old kids who graduated from film school. That's like what I can say that I've learned in my life, is that I'm 22 years old. I've produced a feature film that was sold at Sundance. I've just finished a short film that I produced about Nick Saban, the head coach of Alabama, his father in West Virginia. And like literally, I was 21 years old when I had an IMDb page, and I couldn't be more proud of that. And like, I look back home, and there's my friends who can't find jobs because they have communications degrees, or just degrees like liberal arts. I'm like, dude, you went to 4 years of school, and literally you have a piece of paper that says you can do anything you want. I'm like, I don't get it. I feel like if kids don't grow up nowadays faster, they're not gonna make it. And that's what I had to do when I was growing up. I had to grow up. I had to be an adult when I was like 14, 15 years old. I had to take care of myself. That's all that matters. Like, I had 2 wonderful parents that took care of me and like loved me to death, but they didn't baby the shit out of me like some of these kids I see now. It blows my mind to know that kids get so much stuff handed to them where I have to work hard to just keep my lights on in my apartment, just trying to be happy doing what I'm doing. And I tried doing business school for a year in Rhode Island, and I wasn't happy. I was miserable. I'd stay in my dorm and like just drink and watch like old Hammer films or like any Fellini film I could find. And I'm like, man, I just want to make these movies. And that's what made me pack my bags and move to Pennsylvania and just go to film school.